Do you also want to increase your bicep width, that is the thickness? You must have watched all the videos on the internet, but still, you are not able to understand how to increase bicep width. So today, in 2025, I will finally tell you many new things that will help you a lot in increasing your bicep width, that is thickness. So watch this video carefully. I will tell you the exercises, perform them, and you will definitely benefit. Let's go. So the first point is targeting the long head of the biceps. Now, to understand the long head, you first need to understand the anatomy of the biceps. Let me explain it quickly. The biceps, this part which forms the ball, is divided into two heads. One is the biceps brachiis long head, which is the outer head. It splits in the middle, and this is your long head, the outer part. The inner part, which forms the peak, is the short head. Now, to create width, to increase bicep width, you need to target both. The outer part is your long head, and the inner part is your short head. When both grow, the width will increase, and the height will also increase. Now we need to understand that any curling movement you do for the biceps is called flexion. When you bend your elbow, the biceps work because the biceps cross the glenohumeral joint and attach behind the scapula. When it contracts, your arm automatically moves up. This is its function. Now, whenever your arm moves up, both heads will work. Isolating both heads is a bit difficult. In any movement, both will be targeted, but in some exercises, you can vary the angle slightly and do it. Today, I will tell you how to emphasize the long head more and the short head more. First, let's talk about the long head. Which exercises can you do that will help you target it more? Now, the most important thing is that when you want to target the outer head, which is the long head, you need to increase the emphasis. So whenever you extend your arm behind your shoulder like this and do the curling while slightly rotating your shoulder outward, which is called external rotation, then your long head will be targeted more. Not completely, as the short head will also be involved, but the long head will be targeted more. This is why when you do incline bench curls, slightly rotating your shoulder outward, your long head burns a lot. Try it and see. Lie on the bench, let your arms hang slightly, hold the weight, and slightly open your biceps outward. You will feel the tension here and it will tighten. This is because, my friend, it is under tension. When you do the curl, you will be able to target it more effectively. Along with this, what other exercises can you do? One exercise is with the cable. The same thing, extend your arm behind, attach the cable, and slightly rotate your shoulder outward. When you do the curl, your long head of the biceps will be targeted. Now, many beginners will not understand this. Many people who are just starting will not understand this muscle-mind connection because you are just starting. You don't even know what soreness is, what injury is. You are just learning training. Those who are a bit above beginners, reaching intermediate levels or moving towards advanced levels, will understand what I'm saying. They will feel it. So, do the exercises this way. Now, what rep range should you keep? Remember, when you do such movements, your goal is not to lift very heavy and shake the machine. Your goal is to isolate the muscle and understand the curling movement completely. So when you're lying on the incline bench and doing it with dumbbells, you need to feel this. Keep the reps around 15 so that you reach concentric failure, that is, the rep range where you feel concentric failure. After that, you should not be able to do any more reps. The curl will stretch and grow, and in this way you will be able to target your outer head, that is, the long head of the biceps, effectively. In the same way, if you want to learn about all the exercises, I have brought the world's most affordable course to the Himalayan Stallion Academy, which you can do. Let's move on to our next point. Now, the second point here is targeting the short head. Yes, you need to target both brothers to increase the width. Now, many intelligent people will say, bro, no, you cannot target any head separately. Both heads of the biceps are trained. You just need to slightly rotate your shoulder inward and do movements where your movement is performed correctly. In which exercises can you do this? For example, when you do preacher curls with dumbbells, not with a barbell, forget the straight bar or the normal barbell. When you do it with dumbbells, your hand is slightly rotated inward. And when you do the curl, you will be able to emphasize your short head more. Along with this, spider curls. I've explained spider curls, lying inverted on the bench where you get support and slightly rotating your arm inward. When you do the curl, you will be able to emphasize the short head a bit more. Apart from this, concentration curls. In concentration curls, you also get support behind your arm, and then you can tilt your hand slightly inward and do the curl. So these are the movements. To do these, you first need to focus your mind here. Only then will you be able to feel that your short head is being trained and your long head is being trained, both in different exercises. As I keep saying, understand and proceed. Don't lift very heavy weights. Keep the rep range between 12 to 15, where you reach concentric failure. Whether it's 10 kilograms or 7.5 kilograms, feel the isolation movement. The biceps are not an exercise where you are doing a compound movement. It's a complete isolation movement. When you train this way, you will definitely be able to grow your biceps. And overall, if you want to lift heavy, then biceps are there. You do heavy lifts with barbells or dumbbells. So sometimes do these kinds of movements so that both heads get trained separately. So guys, this was all the information about bicep width. If you want to watch more videos like this on different topics, then tell me in the comment section below so that I can make videos on them in 2025 with new things. All right, so let's meet in the next video.